It's one of those days. Hey everybody, welcome back to the vlog. Vinny, the life of V. In the office, very somber type of day. Had a truck this morning, came in real fast. Only had about 80 wheels on it. No idea what's gonna happen today. I'm gonna spend a majority of my day looking at Mason. Look at that sweatshirt. Where does one get a sweatshirt like that?
Jimmy Up.
And what's it, Jimmy Up?
The clothing line. Like automotive, like lifestyle.
Learned something new today. These young kids. Leaving for Aruba tomorrow. So I have a lot of work to do before tomorrow.
It's already?
Yeah.
That's rude.
Do you want to go?
For sure.
I
want to go to Aruba. I don't want to go for the reasons you guys are going.
Yeah. They don't realize at the end of the day it's these trips, but we still work. A little bit of fun, but I'd rather be hanging out with my guys here. Like Kyle. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend. You missed me yesterday?
What's for Christmas?
Whatever you like.
Oh, it passed. So,
We had 8 days of Hanukkah.
oh, what kind of margarita are you gonna have?
I'm not drinking this trip.
You're not gonna have any meat, even though we're eating at Ruth's Chris for breakfast, right?
I might.
Vinny, you're going to have some fucking meat while you're in Aruba, bro. Just face it.
We just went over some really, wow, who's been hanging out here, hanging out in the grass. We just made some interesting discoveries. Like, if you go to Aruba and you have a child, the child probably needs a passport.
So I couldn't figure out what today's topic was going to be, and after going through my social media, I seem to be getting a lot of questions about my diet and my workouts. And no, I don't use the shake weight. So let's talk about diet. One of the things I've dramatically changed since I found out I had kidney disease was I switched to a majority. I started out vegan, which is very difficult. Very difficult. For all you vegans out there, God bless you. It's not the easiest thing to do by any means. It's extremely difficult. Why are you looking at me like that? Mason's being really creepy. So with that being said, I went from vegan to vegetarian, and to be quite honest with you, due to strictly health reasons, I jump around. Sometimes I eat some eggs, sometimes I eat meat, but primarily I try to stay purely vegetarian. I feel a lot better. I've lost a crap ton of weight. The workouts definitely help. I definitely feel like I have more endurance. And I gotta be honest with you, at first I was like, man, this is gonna suck. But I'm surprised constantly how many more restaurants, establishments, even Whole Foods. Whole Foods has a lot of options in their hot aisle when it comes to vegetarian, vegan options. And just to break it down for you, what I eat the same thing almost every single day. So I go to the gym first thing in the morning. I do cardio for 20 minutes on the bike. After that, I do abs. Try to do abs. It's very difficult. I'll get to the office and I'll have a protein shake. About 2 hours later, I'll eat a a cup of fresh fruit, frozen. I usually throw a little granola on it to cheat. Then for lunch, that was Loxley. For lunch, believe it or not, I get a lot of guff for this, but I'll kill that Burger King Impossible Whopper with no cheese, of course. It's really good. There's a lot of places that have vegan options and vegetarian options, so I try to look for that for vegetable wraps, hummus wraps, things of that nature. For dinner, I've been mixing it up. I'm a huge fan of lentils, so I've been doing a lot of lentils, a lot of rice, a lot of beans. Lentil is a bean, but it's a different type of bean. It's not like a black bean to me personally. Quinoa, huge fan of quinoa. I have a couple books right now on vegan bodybuilding, vegan dieting I could share with you guys. I'll put them down in the bottom so you can check them out. And when it comes to my overall workouts, the Vega vegan-based protein has been clutch for my diets. Helps me tremendously, especially when I start to get cravings, because I do get cravings, particularly at night. You can actually take the vegan protein and Mason just dabbed. I don't know why. You can make a pudding out of it, which is really neat. And to do that, you just take a scoop, put it in a cup, put a little bit of water, keep stirring, a little bit of water, keep stirring, a little bit of water, and eventually it becomes kind of like the consistency of a pudding. And when it comes to workouts, after work, I go to the gym and I listen to my body. I do one body part a day. I work out every day. Very rarely take a day off. People think that's excessive. For me, you know, being an alcoholic or a drug addict or any of that, that's excessive. So if I'm going to be addicted to something, it might as well be something that's healthy for me. It's going to be good for me. And again, I listen to my body. So if my legs are killing me, I don't do legs. If my chest is killing me, I don't do chest. You know, you got to figure it out. Because when bodybuilding or fitness starts to become a job, or you're miserable when you go there, what's the point of doing it? For me, it's primarily a stress release. I do it because I don't want to die anytime soon. And of course, the one question I get all the time is, you must do steroids. Well, yeah, I do. I've done for a majority of my life, but now it's maintenance. What I mean by that is my body does not produce testosterone at all anymore. So without it, I'm like a 14-year-old girl, and it's not a very good experience. I have, again, going back, struggling with depression. It doesn't help it. And I go up, I go down, I go up, I go down. Now I'm on a pretty consistent balance, and the guys will tell you when I'm off, I'm pretty cranky. So I do baseline test shot once a week. I take a anti-estrogen to help with that. And there's a big science to it. A lot of people don't realize that if your testosterone level is low, your heart's not working right, your body's not working right, your mind's not working right. It's hard to be a man physically when your testosterone level is low. And also, low testosterone levels promote depression. So if you're struggling with bad low libido, or you can't get anything going for yourself physically, or depression, or energy, you just can't get your ass off the couch, you can't figure out why, you don't have the vibrance you did when you were in your 20s, I would suggest going to a doctor, get your blood levels checked, and see where you fall in the spectrum. If you're below 300 on your testosterone, there's a good chance you're going to get put on test. Now, there's multiple forms of testosterone. There's rub-on gel, which absorbs through the skin. It's a 60% absorption rate, if I'm not mistaken. And then there's injectable. They don't make a pill. They make pills out there in the steroid world, but not for the needs of testosterone. They also make, this is really cool, they make pellets. And what they do is they take your butt cheek and they slit a little thing in your butt cheek, and they put these little pellets in, and they slowly absorb over the course of time, and it takes about 6 months. Some people's bodies absorb them faster, some absorb them slower. And believe it or not, they're being used on women. Testosterone pellets are being used a lot on women because women have testosterone in their body too, and it helps balance them out. So the word steroid isn't a bad word, isn't a dirty word. It's a word that we need to talk about. People need to talk about. Steroids are used in a lot of ways. Birth control is one of the biggest steroids. Cortisone shot, that's a steroid. Different forms of steroids out there. So keep that in mind, and don't be so judgmental, because I know a lot of you have your head stuck up your ass and think you know everything, and I promise you don't. If you have any questions about it, you guys could DM me, comment, email me, text me, because if you watch this, you probably know me. So thanks for my 4 fans out there. I greatly appreciate you guys tuning in. But seriously, ask questions. That's what I'm here for, and share my experiences with you. If you guys want me to get more detail on it, I can on another video. But really, that's it for today. I leave for Aruba tomorrow. I'll be bringing you guys along with me. I'm going to try to edit while I'm there, see if I get my computer working, but at this point it's not working out too well. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay blessed, and I'll see you soon.